Hi, I'm Jeff. I made the crown molding pack, and here's a video showing how to use the crown molding pack from start to finish inside of Blender. So obviously, open up Blender, and I'm going to start with an empty scene, and you can follow along if you wish. So first thing I'm going to do is append the crown molding pack. So I'm going to switch to layer 2, go to append, and then I'm going to go to my desktop, crown molding pack, group, append, and append from library. Switch over to layer 1, and then I'm going to make a room after I set my units to Imperial because I grew up in the US, so I know Imperial units the best. So I'm going to add a plane, scale this up to 10 feet by 10 feet, and then what I'm going to do is extrude this along the Y an additional 2 feet, and extrude this along the X -2 feet. So this is my floor. Now what I'm going to do is select all of the outer points, which I could have just selected all. Actually, I want to do edges. So selecting all the outside edges, because what I'm going to do now is make the walls by hitting E, Z, and then 9 for 9 feet, because most ceilings are 9 feet tall. Let's make a ceiling really quick. So go into edge mode and make a face. Gonna set up a few materials here. Just gonna call this one white. Assign it to that guy, and also to that guy. Call this one yellow. This is going to be my walls. So select all those, assign, and I'm just going to shift this a little bit to the yellow. Almost more like an eggshell color. I don't need this material. Oops. Okay. Actually, let me just delete this face so that I can see inside. Yeah, that should work. Okay. So then, what I'm going to do next is double check my normals just to make sure that's okay. They should all be pointing inside, which they are. Beautiful. Okay, so now I'm going to add in some paths. I'm going to start with this side first. So how I'm going to do that is select this edge, snap my cursor to the selected, go into top view mode, add a Bezier, delete this point, extrude this along the X, rotate this along the Z 90 degrees, move it roughly into place. This gets a little bit tricky. Really quickly, I'm just gonna rename some stuff. Room. And I'm gonna turn off selection for the room just so I don't accidentally click on it. Okay, so now that I've got that, I'm going to move these into place. And that one looks good. And then I'm going to get this started by going into my properties panel data and hitting crown molding 1. And this is probably backwards. Yep. So rotate Z 180. And let me redo the origin really quick so that it rotates perfectly. Beautiful. Let's go to front view, and then I'm just going to line this up here. That looks good. Turn on fill caps. And then what I can do is duplicate this. Shift D, rotate Z 90. Okay, so I've got them all roughed into place. It didn't take very long at all to do. So now all I have to do is clean up some of the seams, which won't take long, but it's going to take some booleans going on, so please excuse the booleans. But yeah, as you can see, everything's looking pretty good inside of the room. Now I'm just going to clean some stuff outside of the room. So there we go, there's the first corner done. You can see it looks really nice. Pretty happy with how it looks. So now on to the next ones. Okay, now I've finished up adding all the the edge loops, so now I'm going to do all the rest of the booleans. And that's all there is to it. That's how you create a whole scene inside of Blender. Thanks for using the crown molding pack, and take care.